is how we know that the resurrection is real. Because Jesus got receipts. Not opinions, not feelings, but receipts, y'all. So let's talk about it. Jesus Christ of Nazareth was a real historical person. He was born of a virgin, raised in a town that was well known, and everybody knew his mother. Now this wasn't mythology. This was public information. Dozens of first century sources, even non-Christian, non-religious historians, they confirmed that he lived and was crucified. His crucifixion wasn't done in secret. There were thousands of people there in Jerusalem. They saw him beaten. They saw Barabbas get set free. They watched him carry his own cross. And they saw him die on Calvary. This was one of the most public executions in history. So let's be clear. There's no debate about it. Jesus died. Alright? We on the same page? Okay, now here's where it gets crazy. 3 days later, did somebody say 3? That tomb that he was buried in was found empty. And it wasn't just believers saying that. There were Roman soldiers was there, Jewish leaders was there, and the first followers was there. Was you there? Well, they were there. And they all said the same thing. He's not here. He is risen. Now let's talk about this. This is what you call evidence. In court, what's one of the strongest forms of evidence? Eyewitness testimony, your own too. Because people get killed for being eyewitnesses in court cases because they know they can prove the crime happened. See, in the Bible records that Jesus appeared to over 500 people at once. Not one, not 2 people, but 500, 5 stacks. Now somebody might say they made that all up. Okay, let's go there. People can lie, but people don't die for what they know is a lie. And these eyewitnesses like Peter, James, and Paul, they endured gruesome deaths. I mean, they could have said, time out. Okay, I don't want to do this anymore. But they were killed standing on their testimony. And they never took it back. See, people die today for what they believe. But they don't die for what they've seen like this man did. They died for what they knew. Because if they didn't see Jesus, then there would be no confusion. See, they either saw him or they didn't. It was no mystery. And yet, they preached with power. So much power, enough to convert thousands, even in a single day. They performed miracles and wonders to back their story up. And their story never changed across different cities, a whole nation, across time. But let me bring this a little closer to home. It's not just about their witness, it's about your witness too. See, you've seen God move. You've seen doors open that you couldn't open. You've been protected from things that should have taken you out. You felt peace come upon you that didn't make sense. You watched God step right in on time for you. Now, we trust what we see every day, right? We trust the sun rising, we see it. We trust these cars are driving, these people are walking. But somehow, we question God, what we see him do for our own lives. Why do we do this? We should know. And this is how we know. Because we've got historical evidence, eyewitness testimony, and personal experience. Now here's the truth. History teaches you about Jesus Christ. Now, we're taught in school about American history and world history. And we count that as truth. And that's based off eyewitness testimony, right? And we feel like we know history is true. Why is this different with Jesus? And Jesus is not just some historical figure. He's alive, still today. And if you want to know him, all you have to do is choose him. And you will have a relationship with him that you know is real. Now, if you believe this, comment, he is risen. And if you want to see God move in your life, or if you want to testify about what he's done for you, drop it in the comments below. And share this with someone who may need proof that God is real. Alright, had a great time going over this lesson with you. Please look at my my page for more lessons and motivations. And if you want me to make a video about a certain topic, please just drop it in the comments or message me. God bless y'all.